Good evening, this is BelGeode, and this is Skyrim. I'm sure you're quite familiar with Skyrim, but I play mine a little bit differently. First off, this is a very modded Skyrim, and second off, I use alts. I don't use any of the companions. So, let's start our tale here. This is Ghita. Yes, before there was Ghita in Black Desert Online, there was Ghita in Skyrim. And as you can see, some of my mods are loading up here. And Ghita also has two sisters, as well as a boyfriend. This is her boyfriend right here. This is Belenos Geode. Hey, fancy that.
Still here.
That guy looks kind of familiar. And he's still here.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, Belle. I need you to come with me. Let's go.
Let's get going.
Alright, cool beans. So we got Belle and Ghita's first sister. They are triplets. Her sister's right over there. That is Allyanis, Shrike.
What do you need, my friend?
I'm not your friend, I'm your sister. Come on now.
Need something?
So that's Allyanis. And
Yes?
here we go. Follow me, I need your help. Come on.
Lead the way.
Okay, just push me out of the way, why don't you? Lovely. And Belle's already sitting by the fire. Nice. We also have another person who lives with us. This is Jessica Alba.
It's a fine day with you around.
I love you too, dear. Alright, you just continue doing your alchemy thing here. We ain't taking you with us today. Where is Tannia? Ah, she's back here.
Yes.
Hi, Tannia. Tannia is the other of the Shrike sisters. Like I said,
Yes.
they are triplets. So Tannia would be like the youngest of the three. Tannia's set up as kind of like a rogue.
What can I do for you?
Okay, Tannia. Okay, shut up. Tannia's set up like a rogue.
Lead the way.
Ghita's kind of like a ranger, and Allyanis is kind of like a mage. Belle, of course, is a two-handed warrior, who also happens to have some lightning magic. Okay, so we got our party together, and we are going to leave Lakeview Manor. So Jessica, take care of the house for me, please. And let's do some adventures. Now, I'm not going to do any of the story adventures, or I'm going to try to avoid doing any of the story adventures. I'm going to do some of the stuff that you don't normally see in Skyrim, because there's just so many different quests that can be done. Now, one thing I will stop and say real quick is my characters are anatomically correct. So every now and then, yeah, that happens as they change clothing from their housewear to their adventuring gear. So if I can, I'll try to censor that out. If not, well, I guess this video series isn't gonna last very long. I'll try not to show too much of that stuff there. Alright, so this is Lakeview Manor. Up there we have the Dev Avesa, which is the airship that I got. Most awesome airship. We'll use that a little bit later, but for now let's take a quick look at it. Surprised there's no animals around here today. Oh no, wait, there's a deer over there. Alright, activate ladder. Plop. Okay, so this is the deck of the Dev Avesa. This is the latest version that I've got, which also has cannons that can be used. You can use it to attack dragons and so on and so forth. It's like probably the best way to travel around Skyrim. Of course, you could use the fast travel, but in this little series, I'm going to try not to use any kind of fast travel. If we need to go from one side of the map to the other, I'll use the Dev Avesa. And if we need to go shorter distances, well, we can run. We don't need no stinking horses. Speaking of which, what quests can we do here? Alright, I forget where I left off. Ghita is like level 26, if you hadn't noticed on the title screen there. Okay, kind sacred trials, I've got that, but no, I don't think I want to do that. That one I might want to do, Pieces of the Past. Daedrus' best friend, that's just annoying as hell. That's the one with the talking dog. Horned rat, that is part of the story, I believe. Wait, what do we have under miscellaneous? Let's see, 10 bear pelts, I've got 8 of 10. Ooh, kill the giant located at Secunda's shelf. Yeah, I could do that one. Alright, see if we can find it on the map. Go ahead and select that, turn that off, And let's see, where is it on the map here? Now, among other mods that I've got for Skyrim, I've also got something that gives it a bit more vibrance. Okay, this appears to be where our giant is. I've been there before. That's one of those giant camps. That's where we are, over by Lakeview Manor. Guardian Stones, Riverwood, Pelagia Farm, which is of course close to Whiterun, and Bleak Falls Barrow. So apparently I'll need to make like I'm going to Bleak Falls Barrow in order to get there. Alright, so we got our first little adventure that we're going to go on here. I'm going to try and keep these episodes short, so no more than about 30 minutes long. This one is probably going to be shorter than most because it's just like an introductory thing, so you see what we're dealing with here. Okay, and in case I lose my companions, I have this nifty little skill called Adventurers Assemble. That'll drag everybody to my location, as long as they are currently my followers. Alright, see, look at that. It is a hell of a lot more vibrant using the ENB that I've got in here, and it really does not lag me out a whole hell of a lot. I'm getting like anywhere from 30 to 40 frames per second doing this, sometimes up to 60. Alright, mining, gotta do it. Gotta do it. I love to craft shit. So I'm definitely going to want to mine as much as I possibly can. Let's see, what do we have here? Come on, Ghita. Ooh, flawless ruby. Sweet. I can sell that. I also tweaked the weight, so you'll notice that she can carry a hell of a lot more. Alright, which way are we headed here? Okay, I think I know. We want to go this way. Allie, don't even think about mining. Follow me. Okay, what I do is whenever I create alts and put them in a game with some of my other characters, I'll dump them off in Pine Watch, even though Pine Watch usually has bandits inside. I'll put them on like the first floor so they're easy enough for me to find. And then I find them at the level that I want to find them, and I set them to level up with me. I've also got a bunch of different tweak mods that will allow them to learn new skills as they level up as well. Like I can teach them all magic skills. And one of the really cool things about it is I can actually have them heal me. Like Allyanis being a mage, she can actually heal me, so that's pretty cool. That's not something that's in like vanilla Skyrim, that's just something that I've added on as a mod. Alright, hoping we're going the right way here. I'll have to check the map in a bit. You may notice I have no UI up. I'm also using a UI mod. I'm going to list all the mods below, so you'll be able to see what I'm using as I play this. I tried playing vanilla Skyrim for years, but I was like, yeah, there's got to be an easier way to do this. And I'm heading the wrong way. Lovely. I think we gotta go this way. Hi, Tannia. Yeah, let's go this way. I'm thinking we have to make like we're going to Riverwood, and then from Riverwood go towards Bleak Falls Barrow, and then at Bleak Falls Barrow, we'll figure it out from there. So there's Bleak Falls Barrow off in the distance. That's like one of the first places that you go to. Okay, we're pointed in the right direction. Yeah, there's home. There's Bleak Falls Barrow. And it's literally right behind it, so it must be at the bottom of the mountain there. Alright. I think I know where I'm going now. So, we're off. You may have noticed when it first loaded up, it said Nausicaa's Tweaker setting jump height. I actually have the jump height set a little bit higher than you could normally jump because I am the kind of player that does a lot of mountain climbing. You will see that later, too. Alright, this looks like the path that leads from Helgen, so yeah, we'll just take this. So all of a sudden it's like we're back to square one. Hey, look! There's my sisters and Belle. Hi, girls. Hi, Belle. Of course, you might be wondering why I'm playing as Ghita instead of playing as Belle. I actually do prefer, like, the Ranger type classes, and I really didn't set Belle up like that. I set him up as a two-hand, as I said earlier. So I figure I would use him as, like, my heavy hitter, and I go with from Ghita's point of view, because after all, Ghita's just got this awesome butt. Okay, glad you guys could make it. Belle, you're invading my personal space. might want to back off, buddy. You will also notice that their costumes are definitely not Skyrim. I don't know if you picked it up, but Belle is wearing the Witcher costume. Downloaded that as well. And the girls are all wearing Terra costumes. I forget the actual names of the people who made those mods, but absolutely some of the finest clothing mods that you can get in this game. They're all craftable, by the way. So I had Ghita craft what she is wearing now, which is directly from Terra, as well as what Allyanis and Tannia are wearing. And I think I also crafted Belle's stuff too. Why did I do that? I don't need to level up just yet. Oh, there we go. It's been so long since I've played this, so I'm trying to remember what all the commands are. Alright, so I remember how to sneak now. This is good. I think I was trying to find the sprint button. Or is it the auto run? Yeah, it's the auto run I need. Oh, you know what? I think I had like a separate mouse setup, so there's another program I need to open up to get all of my mouse key bindings. Never mind, we'll do that in episode 2. We'll just have to run the old-fashioned way by holding down the W key. Alright, so we got Bleak Falls Barrow coming up. We should have Riverwood. I do not intend to stop in Riverwood, and I am not one of them jackasses that likes to kill the chickens in Riverwood, so that won't be happening either. Sorry to disappoint. And I really don't have anything to say to any of the people in Riverwood, so we're just going to be passing through. Now when we get to Whiterun, you'll see I modded that as well. I do love one of the mods that I found for Whiterun that gives it like more trees and more vibrance and stuff, so you will see that later. As for Riverwood, there ain't nothing going on in this one-horse town, so I'm going to get the hell out of here. Something about this game, just keep coming back to it. I'm still a little bit miffed at Bethesda. You know how when they were coming up with Elder Scrolls Online, they were like, well, we needed to go with a whole different graphics engine because there's no way we could do like what we've done here in Skyrim and make it massive multiplayer online. Bethesda, I beg to differ, and I'm going to call your attention to Black Desert Online, which honestly makes Skyrim look like elementary school graphically, and it is still very, very awesome, as I'm sure you've noticed if you've watched my channel for any while here. Alright, I think this is the right way to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Surprised we're not being attacked by wolves now. Normally there's a whole crap ton of them here. Yes, we are going the right way. Just gotta find a path there. And I think this is it to the left. The bows are also modded. These are scoped bows. A lot of the mods that I'm using I actually originally discovered by watching MXR, so I'm going to give a shout out to MXR real quick because his weekly Skyrim Mods show really clues me in on a lot of the cool stuff that is available on Nexus or on the Steam Workshop. And pretty much I just download the ones that I feel I would need, the ones that I think would accent my game, and I try to avoid some of the other crap. Oh look, a troll! Yeah, he's gonna get wrecked before I even shoot an arrow at him. Oh, you're out, son! Thanks for playing! Thank you, Tannia, I appreciate that. I'm using steel arrows for the most part. I'll pick up iron and use them if I don't have enough steel arrows, but I try to use steel arrows. That way it's not too overpowering. Eventually I'll get like some higher level arrows, but I kind of like using the steel ones, and they're so plentiful, just like almost everything drops them as loot. Alright, what do we got over here? I think I cleared this out before. This might be an abandoned bandit place or something. We might want to investigate anyway, just in case I missed any loot. I am a loot whore, by the way, so you will see a lot of looting. It'll be like Jesse Cox level of looting here. Alright, so what do we got in here? Be great if I could use my mouse. Unfortunately, I gotta change my programs around. Like I said, it's been so long since I've done Skyrim, and actually, I decided I wanted to do a little bit of a Skyrim playthrough because of the fact that I don't really see a lot of people doing it anymore, and I know it's a slightly older game, so everybody's like, oh yeah, Skyrim is passé. But there's so many different ways that you can play Skyrim, and everybody seems to like playing it differently. So I figured I would kind of give you an idea of how I like to play Skyrim. I've done the story so many times, I've beaten the story so many times that it's not even worth it for me to do the story anymore. I do still collect the Dragon Souls, and yeah, it looks like I did clean this place out. Civil War, I've been on both sides, even though Ghita and her sisters are Imperial, and obviously Bel is a Red Guard. They don't side with either the Imperials or the Stormcloaks. Those guys can keep whacking at each other. I got nothing to do with that. So yeah, there will not be any Civil War type stuff going on here. It's equal opportunity killing here. You come at me, bro, you're gonna die, bro. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Alright, so let's see. I think our path is going to take us this way. We're getting kind of close to the end of this episode, too. Alright, I do want to see if I can at least find this sucker that I'm supposed to kill. That way goes to Bleak Falls Barrow, so I'm pretty sure we are relatively close. It's probably going to be down this way. Oh, great, and it's snowing. Yep, it's right there. Okay. So we are close. We are close. Alright, so there's Bleak Falls Barrow, so it should be right down here, maybe? Might need to teleport my companions to me. See if I can find the giant first off. Okay. It's around there somewhere. Alright, let's take a look from here. A little bit more, Ghita, a little bit more. Aha! Yes! That's the giant camp. Okay, so the giant that we want is going to be down there. But that's going to do it for this episode for now. And we'll come back, go down there, kill the giant, continue on our little adventure here, and turn in the bounty. I believe that was a bounty mission that we got from Falkreath. So, I'm going to get into the habit of saving as I stop my adventure. And I'm going to thank you all for watching. And I will be back relatively soon with another episode. So I will tell you all, ciao.